Hello, hello, hello. Another day, another stream. Was going to do this yesterday, but some unfortunate circumstances came up. So I wasn't able to stream, didn't play. Actually have a bunch of daily quests built up now, so that's kind of fun. I'll have some stuff to work towards. These should all be pretty easy to get. Ironically, I'm pretty sure the hardest one to finish is going to be normal summoning a monster. New cards were released. Had a bunch of packs that I opened, but mostly I just crafted the thing that I needed, the things that I needed. Did manage to get one of them in a pack, but a couple of them I had to craft. Pay no attention to this particular deck over here. This one isn't actually fully built yet. There's actually a card missing in it. This is more a concept that I was working with. There we go. So made a couple of adjustments to the decks that all use Fiendsmith because of this lovely card that was added. Very good card, very good card. Makes this now playable as an option. Because normally you never want to use this. But this was a version, this is the deck that I played when I was grinding up through gold and into platinum. Some of the adjustments that I made, I finally managed to put together M7 and Zeus, so I added those into the deck. Lacrima, the Crimson Tears was released, so I added that. They also released Dippity. So I now have Dippity in this deck instead of Proud Dustin. And the reason for that is because of this guy, Chaos Angel. Dippity is just another way of for me to make Chaos Angel. That is why he is here. Because now Dippity plus Summon Skull makes Chaos Angel. Or Dippity plus, and it's a Light Fiend. It's a level 4 Light Fiend that can make Chaos Angel with Summon Skull or with any of the Bestials, or with Fiendsmith Engraver. Any of those cards will give me Chaos Angel. So that is why Dippity is replacing Proud Dustin. And then I put Summon Skull back in place of Beast of Tall War, just for the vibes. This is a newer deck that I put together. I say newer with big air quotes here because it's effectively just a variation of the other deck. It's basically just that deck, but without the Primite stuff. That's it. That's really the only difference. This one just doesn't run Primite, which means I have more space for more Fiendsmith stuff. So I actually have 3 copies of Lacrima in this. Oh, and I also forgot, Agnum Day is also here. This card is badass. So yeah, I just have 3 copies of Lacrima in here. I believe I only have 2 copies of Tract in the other deck. This one's running 3, and then I've got way more. I've got way more Bestials in this. I've got 3 Druid's Worm, 3 Baldrake, a Sauronir for giggles, Lubellion. Yeah, pure Bestial Control. And then with Yubel, I also added the Lacrima and the Agnum Day. This one I'm less sure about how I want to do. Because the extra deck is a little tight on this one. Ads are starting up. I'm gonna wait on my explanation until those are done. Just about done. Okay, ads are done. So this deck I'm less sure about how I want to do because the extra deck space is incredibly tight. Most notably because Phantom of Yubel is semi-limited in Master Duel instead of limited like it is in TCG. So, like, I have a reason for wanting all of these in my deck, as I have a reason, and I also have a reason for wanting 2 of these in my deck. But I have to cut something. My options for what to cut are Aerial Eater, which is kind of a bad idea because I can use this to bridge Yubel from Fiendsmith into Yubel if I don't open with Lotus, or if Lotus gets ashed or impermed when it's summoned. Actually, no, I can't do it if it's ashed, but I can do it if it gets impermed or veilered. Yeah, if Lotus gets impermed or veilered, then I can try, and I happen to have the play for it, I can go into Fiendsmith and then use Fiendsmith to go into Aerial Eater, and then use Aerial Eater to go into a fresh Lotus, and then continue going into Yubel. So it's a really good idea to have Aerial Eater. Necroquip is really good because it has the effect of whenever a monster is sent to the graveyard, from the hand to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, I get to draw a card. Or steal a card and equip it for an extra 500 attack. Okay, so if they use something like, so if I've got this on the field, they use a Veiler, or they use an Ash, or they use any of the classic hand traps, just any hand trap, I can steal it, or I can draw a card off of it. Lacrima is good because it is extra burn if it's in the grave. It causes opponents' monsters to lose attack, which is useful in some cases. It is an easy entryway into High King Caesar. You get the point. I have reasons for wanting all of these in my deck. Honestly, if I were to get rid of something just to have a second copy of Phantom, most likely I would probably get rid of Muckraker. The reason being that if I go Muckraker to bridge from Aerial Eater to Yubel, Muckraker only works if I have an extra card in my hand. as opposed to what I could also do, I could also get Lotus into the grave by way of Aerial Eater's effect, then go into Unchained and use Unchained to get Lotus out from the grave. Because if this gets destroyed by battle or a card effect, I can banish it. I can then banish it and special summon a fiend from my graveyard, which would again be Lotus, and I'll always be able to trigger that effect because this guy also gives me an unchained monster from my deck to my hand, which is going to be Shurara, which I can summon to the field by just destroying a monster on my side of the field. So I may keep Muckraker in here because it does still serve purpose. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to get rid of Agnum Day. I want to run this in my deck, and running one copy of Phantom is just the easiest way of fitting Agnum Day into my deck with all of the other stuff that I've got. The only other thing that I think I could consider would be getting rid of Moon, but getting rid of Moon locks me into only accessing Fiendsmith through hard drawing Luri or Lacrima or Tract or Engraver. Like, I had to draw into the Fiendsmith engine in order to start using it, as opposed to with Moon, where if I just have two bodies on the field that I'm not doing anything with, that I'm not doing anything specific with, I can make those into Moon, and then that gets me into Fiendsmith. So that deck I'm still a little iffy on, but these two, this one is just a now upgraded version of what I was using before. This one is an altered version that doesn't use Priming. So I'm gonna stick with using Fiendsmith for a bit. Just pure Fiendsmith. Say pure, but it's Fiendsmith Bestial control, so take it however you like. They refer to this as just a Fiendsmith deck in TCG and OCG. They refer to it as Fiendsmith Control in Master Duel. It's a whole thing. But anyway, let's see how it goes. This guy is going to gain a rank if he wins. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he makes it into Plat 2. This is kind of a shitty hand for going first, but I can make it work. Just gonna normal summon Luri. Go into Fiendsmith. He's got something. I don't know what it is, but he's got something. I'm going to assume it's a Imperm or something. Engraver. Bestial. Okay. Do I want to use that now? No, I don't. But he got rid of the Engraver. Which means I can still get Necroquip. I can still keep going. And then I'm going to leave that Engrave, because that gives me an interruption on their turn to work with. I'll go ahead and end my turn. He's gonna get to search for a dragon, and that's gonna tell me what he's playing. He's probably playing a mirror. It's probably a mirror match. Shit! No, I didn't want to do that. Misplay. I'm an idiot. I could have used that on his turn. I should have used that on his turn. I'm a dumbass. That happened during my end phase, not during his draw phase. I am an idiot. The reason I put Fiendsmith in Paradise in the grave is because Fiendsmith in Paradise allows me to, anytime he special summons, I can send a monster from my extra deck to the grave. And the card I'm going to end up sending is Desiree, which when it gets sent to the grave, I can shuffle a Light Fiend into my from the graveyard into my deck or extra deck, and then target a card on the field and send it into the grave. So this gives me this effectively just gives me a delete button. Which I will now use. Add to the deck. Goes away. This card, and then I'm going to go ahead and also activate this. That can go away. Not playing the mirror, by the way. I'm playing. This is White Forest, so he likely has some Fiendsmith cards in his deck, but it's more White Forest than anything else. Hmm. He's gonna negate it. Which means he can't negate this. I honestly should have held on to that. But I kinda wanted to go ahead and burn it. Because he's got a bunch of cards still in hand, so he can keep going. Yeah, he's gonna keep going. He's gonna get another Bastille and start banishing my Fiendsmith cards. He's gonna use Druid's Worm to get rid of my Nibiru. He's gonna get rid of Lacrima. Thankfully, I'm running multiple copies of Lacrima, so that's actually the best thing for him to get rid of, from my perspective. But yeah, I definitely should have just held on to Nibiru. I should not have used it there. That was really stupid of me. Because he's just gonna attack into my Nibiru with his Druid's Worm, most likely. And then go for game, I think? I don't know if he can... I don't think he can go for game just yet. He's gonna try and set up for it. Right now he's setting up a bunch of negates so he can stop me from doing my Fiendsmith recursion. Okay, so he's not gonna crash into it with the Druid's Worm, he's gonna be keeping the Druid's Worm. I misplayed this game so bad. It started with the max seed misplay and just went straight downhill from there. As a slumber. I don't think he has lethal damage. Oh wait, yeah, he does. That does piercing. Not bad. Okay, GG. I didn't know that did piercing damage. If I had known that it did piercing damage, I would have actually scooped already, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay. So I screwed that game up completely. Let's try not to screw up the next one. Using the Max C too early screwed me up the first time. Screwed up my let's go ahead and do this. Okay, he doesn't have an Ash, or doesn't appear to have an Ash. Let's grab Lurie. Discard Lurie. He doesn't appear to have a Bastille. But he does have an activation here. Which tells me it's either an Imperm or a Veiler. steal. That is annoying, but tolerable. And then... I'm gonna summon my own Bestial, actually. Could go into this. No, there's no point. Didn't add another Lubellion to hand. Metal Zoa. We're playing against a Metal Morph deck. Neat. Paradise. So that's set up. It is a continuous. Don't activate cards are effective when you normal summon a Fire Warrior monster. That is annoying. Do I want to go ahead and destroy that? Kinda, yeah. And what did he... Ditch Darkness Metal. Let's get Baldrake out on the field. Banishing it. And because of Necroquip, because he discarded, I can draw a card. Huh, that's the card I was going to search for with Lubellion. Gonna go through Metal Morph stuff. So that gives him a negate. Which I'm going to force him to trigger. Because if he doesn't, then it's just gonna get sent to the graveyard. So he has to use it. Okay. And guess what? I got another tract. Here's something he's not going to see coming. Chaos Angel. Bye. You can negate it if you want, but it's not going to stop me from just running over it. Oh, by the way, it's unaffected because I special summoned it with light and dark monsters! So now... I'm gonna go ahead and activate Branded Regained. And then I'm gonna activate Rebellion's effect to get myself a Serenir, because why not? And he's got that in the grave, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate Druid's Worm, get rid of his Baldrake. That's gonna trigger that. I'm gonna return that to a hand to draw a card. And I think he may have just decent, he just quit. Yeah, I think that just made him quit. Yeah, connection failed. He just alt-F forward. He got mad that he couldn't negate my Chaos Angel. Okay, so I still have to destroy a card, Fusion, Pendulum, or Link summon, and normal summon. I kind of wish I could still get this Pot of Greed mate. Oh, that reminds me! I have to show the one deck mate that they have added that has seriously made me consider buying a cosmetic. Has actually made me consider buying a cosmetic. It's got Max C. I have Ash Blossom. Lacrima. He DCs. Or he scoops. Got it. Okay, I have to show this real quick. Because I have actually considered picking up a cosmetic because of this. Shop. This guy right here. Fiendsmith Engraver Deckmate was added. Look at this guy. Look at this absolute... this guy. Look at this. He transforms too. He actually transforms. Ah, there's an ad break. No! I'm trying to show off Fiendsmith Engraver. I'm trying to show off this amazing deckmate that they added that is seriously making me consider buying it. Even though that's 5 packs I could be opening. Extra packs I could be opening for when they finally add Ryzeal to the game. Waiting for the ads to finish so I can gush about this some more. Okay, ads are done. But yeah, look at this! Look at this deckmate! It's amazing! It's so good! And it transforms too when you summon a big monster, or if you summon something like Requiem, he transforms into from Fiendsmith Engraver to Fiendsmith Desiree. Yeah, he changes because this is his normal form. That's his normal form, and then when you summon Engraver or get or Requiem and or get a big monster in general out on the field, he transforms into this guy. It looks so cool. Hopefully somebody will have the Engraver deckmate so you can see it. Because I'm not actually going to buy it. I kind of want to buy it, but I'm not going to buy it. This guy doesn't have it. He's got the Unchained Abomination. At least I think that's what that is. Unchained. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Unchained Abomination. For those that enjoy playing the Unchained deck. Okay, this isn't a terrible opening hand. I got Lubellion. I've got Druid's Worm. I got Ogre. I got Nib. Imperm. We're going up against Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just destroy that. Okay, so he's got a called by. Yep, there it is. But that's fine, because I also have a Druid's Worm, so I can dodge the called by. Yeah. Yeah, called by does nothing. Then Ghost Ogre triggers, that gets destroyed. He still gets to do its effect, because Ghost Ogre doesn't stop effects, it just destroys whatever was activated. Now he's doing his labyrinth plays. I'm really hoping he special summons 2 more times. He is going to special summon 2 more times. He's going into Fiendsmith. Okay, so that should tell him that I have Nib. He's going Engraver. Okay, so I want to wait. Go ahead, send my Drozworm. You're only going to be helping me. Oh, you're summoning Necroquip, okay. He's summoning Necroquip so he can go into, presumably... He either wants to go into Engraver sequence or Caesar, but I have to Nib here, because if it is Caesar, then I won't be able to use Nib. But now I can do this combo to leave him with nothing. Now he's going to be able to summon off of what I do here, because he's going to be able to activate his traps, which are going to special summon. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, he ashed that. Okay, good. This is good. This is actually really good. Because now he can't ash Tract, which means I get full combo. He's going to get his Labyrinth monster. He's got to go back into his hand because that's how a big welcome Labyrinth works. Now he's going to activate that because it was activated and he can special summon that again. And he's going to activate that, which is going to let him special summon another Labyrinth monster. And that's going to trigger as well, because let him set a different trap. Because that's just how Labyrinth works, it's a trap deck. Ice Dragon's Prison. Special summon to your field, but it's then you banish one monster. Both players' fields have the same type as each other. Okay. Turn, you can activate one normal trap card that was set this turn. Yeah, that's he wants to get rid of my Fiendsmith as soon as it gets into the as soon as it's there. But I am gonna go a slightly different route. Hmm. No, I can't do it that way. Yeah, I do have to go. I have to play into his trap a little bit, but not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that. Now he's going to activate it to get rid of the engraver, right? Yep, there it is. And he's going to banish Lacrima. It's fine. Still hit that. To set this. Do I want to summon Typhon? Not really. He's gonna go into Fiendsmith. He should know that this is an imperm. Or at least suspect that it's an imperm. So this is the part where he just equips his Requiem to it to get me to... But he already used Necroquip and that's still in the graveyard? Now I have to imperm, unfortunately. Still has his normal summon, so he can still do that. Which lets him do his full thing. I'm pretty sure I've lost this. Yeah, he's got Labyrinth. He's going to be able to set a trap and then activate it immediately because of Kuklok, and then that's going to let him destroy my Primal Being, and I've got nothing. Unless I get a good draw. Bestials would help, because then I could get Lubellion, which would let me get Regained, which would let me get some of my banished monsters back. There it is. Special summon one Labyrinth from your deck. It's gonna be the big one. One of the big ones. And there it is. And then because of this field spell, he's gonna be able to get rid of my Nib. He's 1k off of lethal. Unchained. What is this deck that he's running? Labyrinth, Fiendsmith, and Unchained. Like, what? And now he's got lethal. He's gonna make Lacrima and then link it off so he can burn me for 1200. Okay, this isn't too bad. Kind of bad versus Blue Eyes. I want to Ash the Wish. I want to save Ash for Wishes, and I want to use Imperm on the Spirit. He's got one Veiler in hand. Yeah, there's Wishes. Discard for cost. He discarded Roar, which means he's either playing multiple or he's not thinking ahead, because Roar is the only way of getting a Blue Eyes back from banishment that I know of in this deck. So I know he's got a Veiler. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this to get rid of that. Add Druid's Worm now. Another Ash, that's good. Now let's see what I can do about baiting out his interruptions. Okay, there's the Veiler. That's just totally fine with me. No, not yet. This is more damage. Imper. Okay. I wasn't sure what it was. But that's fine. I don't want to use... I don't want to normal summon Lacrima because I won't get the effect because I already used it. He's gonna get Majesty, which means he thinks he's gonna be... Well, no, he can't search for Wishes because Wishes is in his graveyard. Oh, he's gonna scoop. Okay. GG, dude. Oh, I think I got the win a duel. Oh no, it was Fusion Pendulum Link. Win a duel I got before. I still need to destroy a card and normal summon a monster. Julia. Okay. Got news for you. Not actually going to be summoning anything. Actually, just going to... Let's see. I'm just going to add a Ball Drake to my hand. I'm going to set a card. And then I'm going to pass. I mean, that's a solid called by target right there, honestly. Not what I imagined I'd be getting, but I'm getting with called by, but it works. Get rid of an engraver. He sets 2 and passes. Okay, now I have to banish my own Rebellion, which sucks. Especially if he does that. So now he's gonna get he's guaranteed to get a draw off of this. I have to imagine he drew into that on his turn, because I can't imagine he would have let me use Called By on his Perula, or let me use Called By. Actually, no. It's not that. I can't imagine that he would have allowed his Perulia to go through and not immediately follow up with max C. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, he has nothing. Now I can start recycling. And now I can normal summon Lacrima and go into Fiendsmith. I'm fairly certain he's got an Imperm. I'm like 90% sure he's got an Imperm. Which, you know, if he does, fine, but... He's got a super poly. Okay. Oh, and he had a forbidden droplet in hand. Okay. He gets rid of both of my engravers. An aerial eater. He's gonna dump something. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Ghost Ogre to just destroy that off the bat. Does he have a... no. Archfiend Eris. No. I don't want you drawing more cards. Okay, he surrenders. Hey, 2 more levels and we get the King Sarcophagus deckmate. For people who like playing Horus. I'm one of them. I do actually really like playing Horus. Okay, that's all my dailies done. Built up. Okay, BRB real quick. I am gonna go pee, and then we'll continue. Alrighty. Now then, let's see if I get into Platinum 2. Win and I will gain a rank. Okay. Puwalos. Alright. He also has a Max C. Okay. My intention was to do that with Requiem on the field, and then end with like a engraver equipped with a Requiem. But the Max C kind of made me hesitate on there, because I was going to give him one draw by doing that play. Oh, he's going to Bestial. That is annoying. You get to be under Max C. No, you're not doing your Centurion nonsense. You can Synchro Summon if you want. Go for it. Synchro Summon, get rid of one of my cards. Alright, he's gonna go straight into battle and do it. Because he doesn't want me drawing cards either. Neither of us want the other drawing cards. It's very funny. Right now, he's trying to decide if he wants to just pass the turn on this, or if it's worth taking the Max C challenge, so to speak, and just special summoning a whole bunch. It's not the card I needed to draw. Go ahead and do this. Max C again. Oh my god, dude has Max C glued to his fucking hand. I'm gonna at least clear out his Centurion. Place a monster on the field, banish it, okay. Banish it if you do during the standby phase of this special summon benefit to its owner's field. Okay. That's all I can do. Oh, he gets to decide if it's in attack or defense. That's kind of shitty. Then again, I guess it does say special summon it to... Yeah, special summon that banished monster to its owner's field. So yeah, it's basically a new summon, so... Baron D. fucking Floor. I can try and do this, but he's just gonna negate it with Baron. Yeah, there it is. But it does mean he won't be able to negate my, Bestial when I want to summon it. Now he wants to go into Fiendsmith. Okay, so he had Lurie in hand. He did not have Lurie in hand. So that means I have to be extra careful about when exactly I interrupt his combo. He likely knows that I've got a Bestial in hand, because he sees my hand constantly lighting up. So I'm assuming he at least suspects it. I'm assuming what he wants to do here is he wants to go into sequence, but he doesn't want to do it because it'll put both of these in the grave and I can banish one. But the way to play around that is, there we go, now he's doing it. You play around that by going Requiem, and then getting another Engraver out, the Engraver from deck. And now, even if I banish one of his Fiendsmith cards, Like, he can still make Desiree. So now I do this to get rid of his engraver, but he can still make Desiree, which will be a victory for him if he is running Agnum Day as well. Because now he can link these two into sequence. Like, the proper play here that would win him the game. Link these two into sequence, have sequence create Desiree, link Desiree and sequence into Agnum Day. Agnum Day revives Desiree, equips to Desiree, and then he equips sequence to Desiree as well. Desiree, when equipped with Agnum Day, does piercing damage. He wins. But it depends on if he's running Agnum Day. I don't know if he is, and he's not going for Desiree, he's going for Lacrima. Interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't try and get his Requiem back there with the Lacrima. I think that's enough to give him lethal. Yeah, that's enough to give him lethal. GG, dude. Okay, this is pretty decent going second. I got both of my Ghost Ogres, I've got an Imperm, I got a Bestial. Is he gonna summon that right away? He is gonna summon it right away. Because he wants to trigger his own, Branded Regained. Sadly, Branded Regained is getting destroyed. And Magnamut is getting negated. I'm judging from the card protector he's using, I'm assuming this is a mirror match. And I would be incorrect. He's playing Centurion. Which means we're gonna be here a while. Nibiru was in his hand. No, you don't get to add that back to your hand. He gets to destroy it, but he gets less card advantage. Chaos Angel. Okay. Now he's setting that up so he can play. It's effectively so he can play during my turn. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Go ahead. This is the part where he special summons a whole bunch on my turn, because that's how Centurion works. He gets to play on my turn. And that's what I want to kill with the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Again, it won't negate it, but it'll get rid of it, so he won't be able to do that anymore. Special summon. This one is here. Okay. And then he's gonna get another 12 out, probably laser. Cosmic Blazer Dragon, I think is what it's called. Yep, Cosmic Blazer Dragon. As funny as it would be, this does not win me the game here. I don't think this will win me the game either, but I'm hoping he is silly enough to activate this right away, not understanding that this is a quick effect. Oh my god, he is. Wait, I can't activate. Oh, because it's if it would be summoned. Right. Yeah, Winterwood would summon a monster. Oh, that sucks. Typhon also wouldn't have worked, so yeah, that's just game. Like, I can, well, not quite yet. I can go ahead and do this. Also, apparently, I didn't get to destroy his thing, so that was a silly move by me. So I'm going to get rid of this, I guess, and summon Saranir. And then we'll go into Star Slayer Typhon. Should have summoned this in defense. That can go away. No, I can't. Damn. Yeah, I'm just bad. God, that's unaffected. I can't remember if it's unaffected because it's on the field or because the field spell is on the field. I should have gotten rid of Chaos Angel. Yeah, I'm Eh. Misplays. Misplays. Misplays abound. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody with the Fiendsmith Engraver deckmate. This is kind of a shitty hand to start on. I wonder if this guy's actually playing Blue Eyes, or if he's just using all of the Blue Eyes cosmetics just for the sake of, like, tricking people into thinking he's playing Blue Eyes. No, he's playing Blue Eyes. Okay, he added Drill Beam, which means he's got an Ether Barrel. Yeah, there it is. Second copy of Lordly Load. Wishes. I cannot stop it this time, unfortunately. Wait, what the hell was that? Priestess? Who the hell uses Priestess? I'm surprised he didn't do that first, actually, so he could get the free summon Unmaiden. Unless he's got a Blue Eyes in his hand and he's planning to use this to just summon a Blue Eyes. Nope, he did not have it. I'm waiting for him to activate True Light so I can Ghost Ogre it. It's gonna be very funny. Of course. Ooh, not Neo. Not Neo Blue Eyes. Okay. Okay, he's adding a Light Tuner, so he's gonna have an Effect Veiler. He still hasn't used this. Oh, please let him use it before he summons, Tyrant. Please let him use that before he summons Tyrant. I want it so bad. Damn, he summoned Tyrant. Wait, no, that's not Tyrant, that's Spirit. Which is equally unfortunate, actually. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now go ahead and activate that. Activate that True Light. Go ahead. Do it. True Light. Do it. Do it! Do it! Yes! Oh, it's so beautiful. Kaboom! And for good measure, I'll go ahead and use a Druid's Worm to get rid of one of his blue eyes. And since he didn't use Neo... Actually, you know what? I could get rid of both blue eyes. Because he doesn't have Roar. So that's both blue eyes just gone now. Triple tactics, that's unfortunate. I mean, he's just gonna see my own triple tactics, which I wasn't gonna be able to use anyway, because he's got nothing on his field now. I don't even think he has any... Yeah, he doesn't even have anything to summon with Load, because the only thing Load summons is Blue Eyes in this deck. Oh, and that is exactly why I don't like using Roar unless I absolutely have to. I go in the shop and rip open some packs, because why not? A bunch of new cards. Sinister Sprocket. Wait, I didn't have a copy of this? Oh, no. I did have a copy of it, but it's, it was foil, so... I got Jinzo Lord, too. I'll go ahead and open up the... Satellite Cannon and Reckless Greed. Okay. Back to the dual screen. I am gonna go pee and then continue. Alrighty. Onward with Fiendsmith. I might swap over to U-Bell. I'm back over to U-Bell after getting to Plat 2, if I ever get to Plat 2. Don't DC on me already, dude. Hold by. Yeah. Dude. It's not over just because your max C gets called by. Like, at least play it out a little bit. Oh yeah, he's got the deck mate. He's got Fiendsmith. He's got Fiendsmith Engraver. We'll finally get to see it. Look at him. He looks so cool. He summons bats. Look at him. This is amazing. I know I should be paying attention to what my opponent is doing or is not doing, but this looks so cool. We'll have to see him when he transforms. Spirits. Flip face up. Turn. Deck. I'm gonna go ahead and imperm that. I don't want him adding stuff if I can avoid it. I wonder, does that mean that it's also gonna stay on the field? Well, now it's definitely not going to stay on the field. Oh, trap tricks. Oh, he's transformed! There it is! He's now Fiendsmith Desiree. For the chainsaw axe. Look at him. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and banish that for Baldrake. Okay. In phase, you can have this turn. Trap, special summon this card. Banish this card from your graveyard, then turn on trap. Summon it. Okay. That's fine. Let's activate Track to see if he's got any hand traps. He does. Question is if he's going to use any of them. Well, it might also be this triggering as well. I don't want to keep the Lacrima I've got in my hand. Turn this to the deck. Open this. And this is unaffected by trap effects. You know what, sure. I'll go ahead and special summons. I'll go ahead and get a trouble card off of this. Triple Tactics talent. Doesn't stop that from activating again, but... And another one, but he can't use it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm gonna take control. Let's see, what does this do? Just summon it. Destroy background effects. That is not. Phase. More transforms. Special summons. And this is affected by traps. This is the more annoying thing. I don't want to use this real quick. I don't like to use it this way, but this is a good idea, because this will let me get my engraver back from banishment. And I can activate it and get another attract. Activate it this turn, but that's fine. And I'm gonna go into sequence. Activate this because I've got plenty of options for my Desiree that I'm about to summon. This one, and this one. Desiree. Go into Agnumde. Activate Desiree. Turn this to the deck. This can go to the grave. And activate Agnumde. This back. Activate sequence. Attach to. I can attach that to Desiree as well. Use that to attack. Actually, no, I can't. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Agnumde. Hey, and I got the deck mate. Nice. And I am finally in Plat 2. I need more water. I could have done that a little bit better because so I still won by more. I still had more than enough damage, but I technically misplayed that, and I'll explain how. So Agnum-Day's effect of reborning a Light Fiend from my graveyard is actually a quick effect. So what I should have done there, if I wanted to do the absolute most damage possible, if for whatever reason, like the main reason I wasn't worried about it is because I'd already burned him for 1200 because of Fiendsmith Lacrimal. So I wasn't worried about it. But if I didn't have that option for whatever reason, what I should have done then would have been to go into battle phase, attack with Agnum-Day, and then trigger Agnum-Day's effect to reborn Engraver, or not Engraver, but Desiree, and then equip Agnum-Day to Desiree. It would have been more damage overall. But it didn't matter because I was way ahead on the damage that I needed anyway. Let me go ahead and claim this, claim the gems, claim the deckmate. And I suppose I could go ahead and equip it. You know, the King's Sarcophagus. I've been equipping the deckmates, the free deckmates that they give you as I get them from like the battle passes, from the battle pass and the duel pass, the duel pass and the events. So I had Ruby Carbuncle, I had Blaze Accelerator, which is just a literal gun turret. Yeah, literal gun turret that loads itself with the thing and shoots. It's cool. And now I'll get King's Sarcophagus. Okay, I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna keep going. Hidden gimmicks in each field? Yes, there are indeed hidden gimmicks in each field. The forest one. Ooh, this guy's got the Dark Magician stuff. Is he playing a Dark Magician deck, or does he just want people to think he's playing Dark Magician? Like the one guy that was all decked out in Blue Eyes stuff. I mean, joke's on you, dude. I wasn't gonna special summon anything anyway. I was just gonna get I was just gonna get a Magnemite into my hand and then pass. Like, I got nothing but hand traps. So that was kind of a wasted Max C on your part. Standby phase. Dude, is your connection going to last? Oh, and Max C resolved. Gonna set 1 and pass. Set 2 and pass. Set 3 and pass. Oh, he's playing a gimmick deck. He's playing Kashtira. Okay, so those are likely all, like, floodgates. Let's go ahead and add an extra rebellion to my hand. Ooh, and a cold bar. Nice. This dude's connection keeps blinking and it's mildly concerning. Yeah, Wabaku. Yeah, that's fine. They can't be destroyed by battle. I'm surprised he's playing Wabaku, honestly. It's a very strange card to be playing. Okay. Okay. Does he have? No, he doesn't. Lovely. Banish that so I can summon this. Add another Druid's Worm. And we're gonna go into Moon of the Closed Heavens because we're going we're going for we're going Fiendsmith, baby. Yeah, by the way, that goes bye-bye. Because Wabaku only says that your monsters can't be destroyed. It doesn't say they can't be removed. Banish one, cast hero, or special summon. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I'm still going to activate this. Bring out Lacrima. Lacrima. Bitches. Yes, yes, you get to send cards to my graveyard. Big fucking deal. I honestly don't care. In fact, it might help me. Oh, you're sending your own. Okay. It's either players, right? Yeah, either player. And I'm gonna activate this. And Moon's gonna go back. And then I'm gonna summon this. And then I'm gonna activate this. Go to this. And then I'm gonna activate this. And that's gonna go away. Now it's gonna trigger its effect. Go ahead. Because now I'm gonna do this for the vibes. Mostly because I don't want to take the risk that you're going to have some mill something that triggers in the graveyard. And then I could go into Chaos Angel here and get rid of his Kashtira. No, this is the smarter play. This is the smarter play. This sequence. Sequence, make Lacrima. Those two go back in the deck. This comes out. This comes out. Go ahead and go into battle phase. I can't destroy his monster, but I can do a bunch of damage. Oh, I can't take any damage. Or he can't take any damage. I misread that then. Wait, Waboku only says... Oh, you take no battle damage and they cannot be destroyed. Okay. Never mind, I misunderstood that then. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it this way. I have never actually used this monster, so I'm gonna use it. This to the hand, because then I can activate it. Tract, get Lurie. Ah, I'm running out low on time. Discard Lurie. Thinking too much about this stuff. Lurie summons itself. Link into SP. SP banishes this trap. And that's my turn. He's bringing out Typhon. which I can't say I blame him for. It's basically his only play. He should get rid of the SP. I don't know if he will, but he should. He's getting rid of that. That is not the card you wanted to get rid of. Sequence can go back in there. Engraver, so I can have an extra engraver in my deck there, and then special summon Rebellion. Drew his worm, sends that. Activate this. Bring out Regained. Typhon is a dark monster. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And because of that, I can trigger this. Draw an extra card. Stoker, that's fine. Graver, Shuffle Flurry. Going Agnum Day. Actually, no, we're not. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him, because I've got lethal on board. Never mind. Yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna be that guy that has to... Oh, connection failed. I don't know if he rage quit, or if his internet just finally gave out. I feel like both options are equally possible there. Okay, I think we'll do one more, then I'm going to go ahead and end early, because I've got some other things I gotta do. Honestly, debating on just changing my stream schedule a bit at this point, just to have my weekends open. Because it's usually either I end early, or I start early and end early, or just, I don't know. There's always something I gotta do that is best done on the weekend, so it feels like the best thing right now is to just kind of move my stream schedule around. I don't know if you're Millennium or if you're Snake Eye. I'm gonna guess Snake Eye, but either way, I don't want you having an extra monster on their field that gets you a bunch of shit. Wow, really? That was enough to stop his turn? Okay. Let's see if he's got an Ash. He does, in fact, have an Ash. I could use Called By here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and let that pass, just in case he's got something else that I might want to use Called By on more. Especially since I've got Fiendsmith tracked for my Fiendsmith plays. So I'm not exactly hurting for options here. Okay, so he does have something. Probably an imperm right here. Which, if it is, might be better to do this. Because I think it is an imperm. This is less damage. Should have attacked first and then made Caesar. I'm willing to bet that that's an imperm. And that's why I didn't want to go into sequence, because sequence would just get shut down by that immediately. Yep, there it is. It's an imperm. Fucking called it. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to stop this summon, but he is going to pay another 2k life points for it. So that's funny. He gets Wedgie Temple. Yeah, it's unfortunately either Millennium or Snake Eye. I think it's Snake Eye. Normal summon Veiler. What are you trying to bring out? IP. Okay. But what does that do? Oh, okay. Use up rock monsters, sent to the graveyard. You can special summon this card. Okay, okay. I'm gonna Veiler this, but he can probably get around it with IP. No, he can't. Okay. Oh, it's only opponent's main phase that is a quick effect. Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay, so he's unfortunately going to be able to banish my High King Caesar, which sucks. Yeah, he's getting rid of my High King Caesar. Thankfully, it doesn't get rid of my Engraver. Oh, he scooped. So I'm gonna assume that whatever that card was in his hand, it was not something that was gonna give him any kind of follow-up, whereas I have Fiendsmith follow-up. Wait, what did I get? Lifetime? Oh, duel and rank duel. Meh. Okay. Like I said, that was gonna be the last one. Short stream today, I know. Sorry, I gotta rearrange my schedule. I can't be doing Saturdays anymore. There's too much shit that pops up that I want to do on Saturdays. I either end up leaving early or starting early or both. So I'm thinking I'm going to start streaming on Wednesdays again, because I do still want to stream 5 days. It just happened that I thought the best days to not stream would be Wednesdays and Sundays, because those are also the days that I don't work out. But apparently Saturday is just too convenient for a lot of things, so I'm just gonna rearrange that. I'll update the schedule on the stream page for anyone that cares to look at that. But sorry for the short stream and sorry for missing yesterday. Was actually here waiting for the maintenance guy to come by, and got distracted while waiting for the maintenance guy and lost track of time. Had a couple of random things for them to work on, so I didn't want to get into anything until they had come and gone, and they didn't come around until a little bit later than I would have liked. So, but in any case, that is all for today. I think, yeah, Thursday is gonna be the release of Doom: The Dark Ages. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm gonna be doing some off-stream grinding on this, try and get myself up into Diamond, and then try to climb my way through Diamond. Probably swap over to Ubel. I like this deck a lot, but Ubel is my comfy deck. I like Ubel so much. And plus I want to test it with only one copy of Phantom to see if that works. That works out really well. We'll see. But regardless, that's all. I'm out. See you guys on Monday.